In the ever-changing world of business, an organization's success depends on constantly meeting new challenges and adapting to the marketplace. I'm Greg Gumbel. From e-commerce to investing, business strategies to human resources, join me as we take a closer look inside the workings of the modern global economy. Welcome to The Economic Report. Every day, more organizations are finding ways to give back and better the world around them. Our next story focuses on just such a case.
There may be a bright spot in the dim economic picture being painted of the subprime mortgage meltdown and the slowing of the U.S. housing industry. Scarcity of available money for new mortgages and rising home inventories are bringing forward new and innovative home financing methods. California-based Lease-to-Own Realty and Texas-based Community Empower are making the dream of homeownership a reality for renters.
Lease-to-Own Realty and Community Empower are making homeownership a reality for any of our clients who want to partake in the Lease-to-Own program. This is an exciting and innovative concept that allows people to move into a house and assume the loan without a down payment and without having perfect credit.
The concept of lease-to-own is actually pretty simple. The renter becomes a homeowner while he leases the property. And the process is pretty simple as well. The renter selects a home that they like, the bank becomes the landlord, your rental payments are paid to the bank during your lease period, and you become the owner of the property when you meet the assumption guidelines sometime during the lease period.
The lease-to-own program is actually much more affordable than standard mortgage programs out there right now. And our leasee actually assumes a loan from the bank during the lease process with no closing costs.
The Lease-to-Own program makes the cost of homeownership feasible.
One of the unique features of our program is that the bank pays all the closing costs. The only cost that the tenant is required to bring to the transaction is a small program fee and the first month's rent.
I've been looking into buying a house for a couple years now, but at age 24 without an established credit history and a large down payment, I found it very hard to qualify. The exciting thing about Lease-to-Own is that they allow me the opportunity to buy a house now without having that credit history and that huge down payment.
We've been married for 17 years, we're in our 40s, and with an above average income and a decent credit score, we found it really hard to save up enough money for a down payment.
And Lease-to-Own was the only sensible solution that we have found to own your own home without a down payment.
The renter has several obligations during the lease period. First, they must apply for the program. Second, they must make the lease payments on time during the rental period. And third, they must achieve an appropriate credit score in order to assume the loan at the end of the lease period.
Lease-to-Own renters can learn money management skills through the program's financial planning assistance.
The assumption guidelines are modeled after government-based loans. We've enlisted the help of Alliance Credit Counseling of Charlotte, North Carolina to individually counsel all of our lease-to-own tenants so that they can assume ownership of the property as soon as possible.
I'm in my mid-20s, and last year I was trying to start a business, and so I racked up a lot of credit cards. So therefore my credit is not perfect for a regular loan. The Lease-to-Own program has given me the opportunity to own my own home.
What I love about L2O is that we're helping people without money down, without closing costs, without perfect credit, get into a home exactly when the prices are down, the availability is there. This is the time.
Over the last 15 years, I've worked with thousands of homeowners. Lease-to-Own's program is the most simple, comprehensive program I've ever seen.
The goal of the program is to provide new and innovative ways so that renters can achieve the goal of home ownership. In a world where loans are getting more and more difficult to obtain, we think this program is right for most renters.
It's no secret that mainstream mortgage financing is in disarray right now. It's never been harder to get financing, and at the same time, we've never had such a huge inventory of bank-owned real estate. The Lease-to-Own program is perfect for a traditional renter to achieve the dream of home ownership.
If you would like to learn more about this story, please visit www.l2orealty.com.